What's up, mages? It is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspelll, and I don't remember where we were. But I know we gotta go to the Undernet. And I know something's happening because the music is happening. Oh, hey, news. Land, okay, yeah. We get it, you guys suck. How you doing? Boom! Let's go to the internet, people. Oh, nope. There we go. Good thing we got the rush stuff, right? Nice. There we go. Trying to find the video on my screen. There it is. Alright, so cool news as well. Something I'm looking to do is, in the near future, I'm going to be getting my hands on a tablet. And I'm going to see what I can do to improve the channel with it. I'm gonna see if it can improve my live recorded content, like card games. And I would love to see if it can help me record podcasts and such. I would love to do something like that in the channel. Like I've tried to before, but my recording equipment did fail. So we're going to see what we can do with that. There's a lot of ideas that I have for the channel that I'd like to implement, and I think this tablet is going to help that. It's not going to be anything fancy, just like a $50, $60 tablet, which I am getting for Christmas. Merry Christmas, by the way. So I'm very excited for it. And I'm excited to see what it can lead to. Like I said, I'm really hoping it's going to up the video quality of my recorded card games a lot. Because it doesn't look as great on the phone. So I'm hoping the tablet makes it look better. I just need to find like a tablet recording station, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. Ooh, that's fast. There we go. So I'm really hoping that's going to be something cool I can do. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be awesome. What's up, Chip Merchant? I don't really need any sub-chips right now. So we're going to see what we can do with that. Oh, I was holding the wrong button. And also, I've wanted a tablet for a long time. I'm going to see if I can stream off of it too, like maybe using screen capture. Because I would love to be able to do like a... I have the intention of downloading Magic the Gathering Arena and Shadowverse onto it. So it'd be cool if I could... you know, do something with those, too. Because I do have plenty of people who would like to play with me on Magic the Gathering Arena. And, you know, I'd love to be able to play with the fabulous Mr. Fish. I remember, check out Fish Gaming's. Cool dude, one of my friends. I'd love to do some Magic the Gathering content with him. because I do not have a working Magic deck in real life right now, which is unfortunate. I'd sure like one. Alright, he's gonna be a little rough. Alright, we'll get some roll in there. Nice. I knew that would work. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do with that. I'm really excited. And I have wanted a tablet of my own for years. That's going to feel good. There we are. I'm a little rusty doing this on the PS4. I've only been playing it on the, Switch as of late. Yeah, sure. Kiva, how you doing? Alright, let's see. Gotta go up here, I think. Or do I? No, I do, yes. I am tired. I'm honestly not sure if I have the energy to stream right now, but I am. I'm doing okay, Kiva. I was just telling everyone that I was getting a tablet soon, and I was going to use it to try to improve the content on the channel. Actually, that will finish it faster. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that it can improve the recording quality of our live card games, and I'm really hoping it can... I went the wrong way, didn't I? I think I did. And I'm really hoping that it can help me record podcasts and other types of content like that. I need to find a recording base for one, like I have for my phone. Because for those who don't know, the way I record live card games now is I have a bendable neck that my phone attaches to. That's why it's always jiggling around and everything. I'm hoping that the tablet would also have less jiggle than the phone itself. There we go. Those things are fast. I got you! So yeah, I'm really hoping... I need to... Yeah, I really want to do one. I mean, I've always been told I've got a voice for radio. And I have a lot of, like, D&D topics I want to talk about. And things like that. So I'm really excited for the idea of a podcast. Now, where is the BBS, though? I've also been told I have the face for radio. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot of D&D podcasts I want to do with a lot of guest stars. My own DM, well, DMs, my own party members, you know, people I'd like to get on the air with me. Alright, so the Skytown admin building, that's where I need to go. And like I said, I have a lot of ideas of things that I want to do. And I do think this tablet would be very helpful for that. Also, it's going to let me get my D&D stuff off my phone and put it on the tablet. And I really want to do that because my phone has memory issues and it's really slow. It's not a very expensive phone. And I also think it'd be a lot easier to see my character sheets and such on the tablet. Oh, okay. So they're beating up Barrel. Or Barrel. God, Barrel is rugged. Barrel, you have no right to be that hot when surrounded by these weird people. There's Vic. That guy just looks... He looks like that swarmy dude in high school where he's like the teacher's favorite, but all the students hate him because they know that they're weird. Honestly, yeah, I really hope it'll get more subs. Actually, really cool stuff. I actually have a few subscribers on this channel that I met at my job. They heard my voice and they said, wow, you got like a really good voice. I said, yeah. And they're like, man, you should do something with it. I said, well, I do have a channel. Are you interested? And, you know, I hand them out. I write down the name. I hand it to them. There was actually a woman the other day. We got talking, and, you know, I mentioned I got a channel. She's like, well, you got a subscriber now. I'm like, cool. And, hey, if you see this, ma'am, you were really cool. You were an awesome customer to have, and you did make my day. Why are they trying to drown a child? As they threaten another child. Again, I'd also like to point out, all these games, all these bad guys, so much of their problems could be solved easier if they just pulled a gun. Like, my God. They just said, hey, Barrel, pew pew, there you go. Well, that problem's solved. You know, like real criminals do? Oh my God, Mr. Mock! You still treat me like a teacher!
It's a traitor!
Traitor! Which one of us is the real? Hoo-ha! Traitor! I'm just imagining Mr. Mock's voice as Johnny Bravo. Like, hoo-ha! Land, you gotta get your hoo-ha! Homework in! Ugh. Does a man not kind of look a little like Johnny Bravo-esque? Hoo-ha! Hey there, mama. Release that kid there. Ho-ha! Hoo-ho! Hoo-ho! Johnny Mock here. Yeah. He is cool, though. I love Mr. Mock. But he will forever be Johnny Bravo Mock in my mind. Hoo-ha! I know you all remember Johnny Bravo. Early 2000s Cartoon Network people, unite! Oh yes, they can't show people getting punched. Yeah, also, why didn't they do this as well? I think I brought this up before. Why are these grown adults, if they're being threatened by a child, why aren't they just, like, punching the child? Like, I am not advocating for this, of course. Especially since I know this means that, if they punch the child, we don't have a game. But a real criminal would go, hey, you know, that's like a 6th grader. I see that's a 6th grader. We are like 30. We could take care of this easily. But yeah, Kiva, I'm sorry, I am Kira! I'm thinking of doing an episode of Bellathor's Bane after this. I just thought, you know, it's been a while since we've done Megaman. Yuka! Hand barrel on the girl over to me now. Mama, yeah! I don't want anything bad to happen to that girl. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha! Now, of course he doesn't want anything bad to happen to Iris. I mean, the man's got like 7 kids, I think. The man's jaw and chin line is so defined. I am jealous of this man's bone structure. Like, I have to wear a beard to hide my weak-ass chin. And also because if I don't have at least a goatee, I do look like 10 years younger. And I am very annoyed by that. I'm very annoyed by the fact that if I do not have facial hair, I look really young. And I already get, like, enough lectures from older people about young people. And I'm like, you know I'm almost 30, right? Well, that's a lie. Do I need to pull out my license? 'Cause I was born in the 90s. No, you're like 20. No. And honestly, I love it. I had another guy the other night. I'm old enough to be your father. I said, no. My dad's almost 70. You're not old enough to be my father. What? I said, yeah. I would like to point out, though, my father, I will tell you, my father is 67. And I was talking to him the other day. He and my mom stopped by to bring me something I forgot at their place as they were on their way to the library. And I said, you know, Dad, you're 67. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, but Dad, you look like you're in your mid-50s. How? Like, seriously, my dad looks really young. He looks like he's in his mid-50s, like, at most. I said, damn, Dad, you look good for your age. He's like, oh, they always say, for my age. I said, yeah, for your age. You're 67. Most other people your age look like the Crypt Keeper. He said, you look damn good, sir. I said, I hope I look like you when I am 67. Because damn, Dad, you look 55. He said, yeah, it's because I got a hot young wife. Mom's just like, oh, really, Michael? Really? My dad is older than my mother by 12 years. So yeah, she had me in her mid-20s. He was in his mid-30s. So he likes to tell people he's got a hot young wife. And my mother says it's silly, but I think she also likes being called that. It's very adorable. My father is still a puppy dog for my mother. And I looked at him one day and I said, Dad, a lot of my friends have unfortunate families. And I've met so many people that really don't like each other. Like, their parents don't like the children don't like the parents, and then the parents don't even like each other. I said, I do sometimes find, I'm like, hey, it's sometimes a little cringy how much puppy dog you are for Mom, but I'm really glad you still love my mom so much. He said, well, thank you, son. I said, and I'm glad that you guys still like me and I still like you. They are honestly cute. My father is a great role model when it comes to relationships. Although sometimes he does get a little clingy. Mom's like, just get off me. Go find your own life. And I'll go visit him because I don't live with my parents. I mean, I live close to them. Like, I think I'm only just like down the road from them where my apartment is. which I appreciate, because I'm you know, living in my own place, I'm my own man, but I like that my parents are still so close by. Because, hey, if something happens, I can go see them. If I just want to go see them, I can. If they call me like, hey, we gotta run out quick, can you go watch the dog? Like, yeah, I'll watch the dog. Yeah, they have Acorn. He is a very interesting fellow. So I go to visit my dad sometimes. We'll, like, play a game of chess, or just, you know, talk about work and shit, and just, like, sit there and, you know, shoot the breeze. And, I'm talking to him, like, you know what? A lot of people my age hate their parents, but we still want each other around, and that's really cool. So I am a very lucky man when it comes to, you know, my family. I really do love them. My parents are really cool, and they really do love me. They really want to still help me. Like, my mom will pop over with, like, some shirt she found, say, hey, I thought this would look good on you. And I'm like, Mom, I'm almost 30. She's like, yeah, you're almost 30, but you're still my boy. I can buy you a shirt if I see a shirt that I think looks good on you. And I said, yep, that's true. Honestly, I don't think I have, like, bought my own shoes. I think I bought maybe 2 of my pairs of shoes in the past decade, because my mom will just find a pair of shoes when she knows my shoes are almost worn through. Hey, I found these, found a good sale on them, here you go. I said, how'd you know I needed shoes? Well, you walked in here, your shoes looked like crap. So I found a sale, here you go. I'm like, you know I can buy shoes, right? She's like, it's fine. Look, I got better deals than you, it's fine. Or she'll show up with a shirt that says she thinks look good at me. I was at the Pokemon tournament once, and they were selling shirts outside. And my mom bursts in going, hey, I know you're playing, but I found these. Which one do you like best? I'm like, that one. She's like, and like the entire room just like turned and looked at her. She's like, oh, hi, I'm Noah's mom. Winterspell's mom. I'm Winterspell's mom. How you doing? And then I realized my neighbor's standing behind her. I'm like, hey, Buzz. Oh, hey. And then I turned back to my opponent. Yeah, my mom just got me a shirt. Oh, that's cool. So my mom is a very special person. I very much appreciate the fact that she can still look at me like I'm her baby boy, but she can also look at me as, you know, that's a man now. So she can put that distinction. And my dad, we didn't always get along as well when I was a kid. I was very stubborn, and so was he. And honestly, my dad had a lot of growing up to do when I was a kid, too. But now we can, you know, sit by each other, we can have a drink, we can talk. I mean, obviously, I don't drink alcohol, but we'll drink a Zevia soda together. He might have his, you know, weekly beer on Friday. And he looked at me one day and said, you know, you're much better company than you used to be. I said, you're much less of an ass than you used to be. You're still an ass, though. He said, yeah, but I'm your favorite ass. Damn right you are. Come here, geezer. I'm getting my hug. He'll take me off and say, you know, you look real good in that home, dude. He said, yeah? I said, you're going to have so much fun walking home. He said, I drove here. I can take the wheel off your bike. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, see, Kiva, my parents are fantastic. I have a sister, too. She and I don't meet as much, but we didn't have the best relationship as children. Like, we loved each other, we knew that, but we annoyed the shit out of each other. But now, like, we'll meet, we'll talk. Told me about some boy trouble she had. And I said, hey, do you need me to lean on her a little bit? She's like, oh, come on. I'd like to point out that I can do the big blustery big brother thing, like, oh, I'll beat him up. But I'd like to point out my sister has a left straight that would make Muhammad Ali jealous. So she's fine. She is fine. She can take care of her problems. But my family's cool. And they've also met my friends. They like my friends. My dad has even said that my friends now are he said the ones earlier were misfits. Like he said, not in a way to insult them, but just they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know where they were going. I said, yeah, that's something. He said, the friends you have now are much better and build you up better. I said, yeah, they also didn't abandon me. There were a few people I knew that wanted nothing to do with me after a certain event. And to be fair, I did cause that event. I had a lot of fault in that event. As I got older and as I look back, I realized not all of it was my fault. But I certainly had a good chunk of contribution. So, I got a lot better friends now, and I appreciate that. There's a lot of things that I don't like about the place I'm at, but there's a lot of things that I do as well. Although we could use less crazy and drugged up people here. My town has a bit of a problem with that. And then they come into my shop, like, oh god, there was this one woman. She was muttering about, death, and she was trying to touch everybody's chest. And I did have to call the cops to have her taken away. Because she's trying to reach over the counter at me and, like, grab my chest. I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. Then we had to sign the papers, get her officially banned. Then she came back a few days later, half-dressed. Ma'am, you're banned. No, I'm not. You were dragged away by cops. That never happened. Please leave. There's a reason they have me often working at nights. Because, I'm scary until I open my mouth and you realize I'm a gigantic teddy bear. But I look scary. So people are less likely to do stuff at night. So they're like, hey, you're gonna close Halloween. Oh, great. I'm so excited. Yay! Alright, Mick and Tab, what do you want? The Expo! Expo! I think we are heading into the end game with this. Most of the big incidents are done now. And I think it's really just building up to, like, that last confrontation with World 3 and such. This will be the first game I've finished on the channel. Although you could technically, I suppose, count, you could technically count Skyrim as finished. Because I've finished certain series on here, and, like, the main quest, but this will be the first game I've actually, completed. Although I think there is post-game content. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to get into that. But yeah, no, I have so many stories about my family and my friends. They're very interesting people. My current friend group is quite different. We got a Chaos Gremlin, an Eldritch Lord, a dumb streaming puppy. I have been told I have the personality of a Tibetan Mastiff. A very large puppy. That's another thing that a tablet's going to be useful for, work. I do not like doing inventory on my phone. Using, like, the C-Store app. I do not enjoy it. It's too small. I'll be honest, I like a bigger screen. My eyes really aren't the best. My glasses are thick. I'm like painting the picture of my face. Yeah, I got a beard, I got glasses, I'm big and fat. I know, that's a beautiful, beautiful image for all of you. I'm smack saying, oh. See, this is why they say I have the face for radio. Are we going home now? Is that what's happening? Honestly, yeah. Like, I kind of like that the Switch has a bigger screen. I would like to upgrade someday if possible. Where is the mom? Oh my god, child abandonment. The Expo Committee. Alright, what happened? Alright, so the expert community would like to invite them to the preview gala because, you know, you did the thing. You might bring any friends with you. Wow, that seems like a trap. And this is where Megaman's trying to warn him, like, hey, don't you think it seems too sudden? And Lancel's like, shut up, voice of reason. Like, damn! Technically, these guys are the same age because, you know, Megaman is Lan's brother Hub, and they were born as twins. But I would like to point out, Megaman's the one with the brains. He's like, Lan, this doesn't seem like a good idea. Lan's like, Megaman, shut up. You're making too much sense. We gotta move the story along. I swear, though, Lan is stupid. But, to be fair, he is a child. He is an elementary school child. So, it does kind of make sense that, he would not think a lot of things through. And he is very hyper. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Lan did have, like, ADHD or something. Because the dude is hyper and is bouncing around like a frickin' pinball. He reminds me a lot when I was a kid, because I do have ADHD. It is one of the things I have. I got ADHD, I got autism, I've got sensory integration, which, you know, for those who don't know, because the first two everybody knows, sensory integration means I process stimuli differently. But I recognize some of myself in Lan. So, like I said, I would not be surprised if he had, like, ADHD or something like that. And, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Because, like I said, I always like to see people like me represented. That's one of the reasons I love Jotaro Kujo so much. Because, honestly, a lot of the things that he does kind of makes him seem like he might have Asperger's syndrome. You know, like he's very non-social. He just kind of assumes that people know what he's thinking. He's very in his own head. And just, honestly, the way I look at him, the way he interacts, he really, I mean, a lot of people do think he has Asperger's syndrome. And I would really love that to be true because, again, I have Asperger's syndrome, and seeing that represented in one of my favorite anime, I would be really excited. Because I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure so much. Well, I mostly like parts 1 through 4. 5 was okay, 6 was eh. I haven't even read Steel Ball Run or JoJolion or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, honestly, I could see Lan as ADHD. And that would be really cool if he was. Especially since I was about the age of Lan when I'm playing these games. Because this was the early to mid 2000s, and that was when I was in elementary school. I was actually, really cool thing was, my school years always started on the year of the grade I was. So in 2001, I started first grade. In 2002, I started second grade, and so on. Then I started, you know, senior year in 2012, and then graduated in 2013. It's like, I mean, I thought that was really cool. So I was, within, I think, a couple of years, depending on when this game came out, I was about Lan's age. Because he was in fifth grade, so probably like 11. Lan is like 11 or 12. So that was around the age that I was playing these. Mick, Iris, Tab. So, I thought that was really cool. And I think it'd be really cool if Lan was at ADHD. And the really cool reason why I would be really excited about this would be because, quite honestly, the way that a lot of people with ADHD and autism feel, they do feel very alone, they feel very unheard. I struggled a lot as a kid. I didn't know why people didn't understand me, why I couldn't understand them, and it hurt so much just being me. So when I saw people that seemed like me, like, say, in the case of Jotaro Kujo, possibly having Asperger's syndrome, that meant something. That meant so much to me. So I would be very happy if they really did have that representation for such characters. Alright, so apparently none of them are here. I still, honestly, even like I said, as a 30-year-old man, or almost 30-year-old man, I'm not yet 30. So Joey Tribbiani is not crying in the background for me yet. When did we get so old? I still like seeing that representation. It still makes me happy. It still makes me feel heard, because I often don't feel heard, even now. Which, you know, is a little silly, because I hang out with so many neurodivergent people. I have a community of them, but it's still, you can still feel stuck in your head. You can still feel like people may not understand you or know where you're coming from, which I still struggle with understanding people and even understanding myself. So even now, like I said, as an almost 30-year-old man, seeing representation for what I'm feeling or what I experience is really heartwarming and important to me. I know that was a bit long, but it's something I feel on. Oh, a little misty-eyed when I think about it. I bet it's gonna be something chawed. Aw, Miss Mari is gonna come visit us. Miss Mari is a good teacher to Lan. She's a good person. In the anime, she does have an evil sister, though. I think Miss Kari, or Tari, or Terry, or whatever. But yeah, it's always good to see people you can relate to in your games, in your shows, in your media. I like it. And I think it's pretty important. It's important, I believe, for people to have someone they can look up to. Apparently I don't have any rush food left. Huh. There we go. Well, apparently that was a waste of time. Joking a little bit. Everybody should be able to feel heard. I think that's what we should think about at the end of the day. So I'll say that here at Winterspelll Streaming, we do hear you. If you feel like nobody knows that you're there, if you feel like you don't understand or know how to understand people or yourself, we do hear you. I know what you're feeling. I know how you're feeling it. I felt it too. Find the people that give you that home. I thankfully was able to. It's hard to do, I know that. But I believe you can do it. And always remember, just because you're different, or because somebody says, you know, you're weird, or you're not cool, or whatever, it doesn't mean you are. It just means you're you. And we gotta learn to find the beauty in all of us. And we need to find the ability to love ourselves. It's not an easy thing. I still very much struggle with it. I struggle to love myself all the time. But I believe you can do it. I'm working on it, we'll work on it together. Back to the program, because now I'm sad. Stop shooting at me! There we go. I am tired, though. My goodness. I mean, I get 2 days off a week. I feel like I don't really rest. Nice. I forgot that it freezes the screen. Yes. Good, now I should have all the links to the different pages. Which means I don't have to run around willy-nilly. Yes, I'll take some more HP memory. Love that Blast Man chip. The fact that they let us have it so early in the game is just broken. A little stuffy. Hey, almost up to 1,000 HP! Alright, they're looking forward to the expo. Let's see about Lord Ducky. Come into my parlor, says the Winterspelll to the virus. It's called winning, kids. Ducky Lord! I will admit, Yai does annoy the crap out of me. Just because she acts like she's an adult and she's like 8. And... like, I don't have a problem with people who are mature. Like, that's cool, that's good. It gives you a head start in life, but she is really just... she's stuck up. That's what I got a problem. And she acts like she's the CEO of like, everybody's lives. I mean, when it comes down to it, she's not a bad person, and she does have redeeming moments, but she is one of my least favorite characters in Megaman. And I'm annoyed by the fact that nowhere in the series do you ever get to net battle against Glide. I think at one point you get to battle against Roll. Like, I think once. But you never net battle Glide. And he's supposed to be such a great customized Navi. Yes, yeah, Glide is so amazing! Oh, we're just gonna stand there ignoring Mei-Lu, apparently, and roll. You're not gonna love every character, and that's fine. Alright, bedtime! All the bedtime!
The morning of the preview gala.
Oh my god, burglars!
Hehehe.
Who, I wonder how!
Oh my god! I have been invaded by school children.
Who let you people in my house? Also, can anyone explain Dex's hairstyle? He just has like a single shark fin on his head. And why is his mouth so big?
I know, the voice impressions I do are incredible. Captain Zach Brannigan. Zap Brannigan. Hooray.
It's not perfect, and it's a little nasally at the moment. I think I got a little bit of a stuffy nose. Now, here's the thing. They scared Lan. He busted out of bed. They lucky he wears pajamas. A lot of people don't wear anything when they sleep. So... they had busted in just then. Yeah, what up? Oh my god! They would have gotten a little show. And that has happened to me before. Someone has busted when I was sleeping going, wake up! I'm like, wah! And I wasn't dressed. They're like, oh my god, no! I'm like, damn, what'd you expect? They got mad at me later. Why aren't you wearing anything? 'Cause I was sleeping? Who broke into my room? Who started yelling at me and whipped my damn covers off? Oh, was it you? Was it you?
So then you see what you see. What, jelly?
I swear, though, a lot of people will yell at you for things that they caused themselves. Oh my god, I hurt my hand. Yeah, well, I told you not to slap the horse. And what a surprise, it kicked you. One story I read, this woman, she had her niece staying over at a ranch, and the niece was told repeatedly, don't approach the horse from behind, don't tease the horse, don't mess with the horse, it will get mad. Because the niece kept messing with the horse. The niece was like 14, I think, so she's old enough to understand instruction, and she's old enough to understand if she's told, hey, don't do this or you'll get hurt, then she might understand, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this or I'll get hurt. The niece got kicked by the horse because she was teasing the horse from behind. I don't know what they meant by teasing, but I'm assuming probably slapping the horse in the ass, just being a general nuisance and touching the horse and approaching from behind. By the way, never approach a horse from behind. You ain't gonna win that fight. So she got kicked by the horse, because obviously she got kicked by the horse, and both the niece and the niece's mother, which I can't remember if that's the girl's sister-in-law or, you know, actual sister, but I mean, they're mad at OP, and she's like, I told her, don't tease the horse, don't walk up from behind to tease the horse. She gets what she gets. And in that case, I'm like, yeah, she gets what she gets. If I go touch a stove that's on, I'm gonna get burned. That's my fault, not whoever didn't tell me not to touch the stove. Or when we're kids, our parents say, don't touch the stove. How many of us have touched the stove? I straight up licked the stove once. Or was it a griddle? I licked a stove or I licked a griddle. I don't know. But I touched it, it was hot, and I'm like, ow, why, Mommy? Well, I told you not to touch the stove. And I know at that point she wanted to call me a dumbass, but I was still a kid, and she's like, damn, I can't swear yet. It's kind of like my father says, when someone does something that they were told not to do, or when they're complaining about something that shouldn't have happened, but it kind of makes sense that it happened, or something like that, he likes to say, and yet, here we are. And someone's saying, it shouldn't be like this. Well, you did this. Well, it still shouldn't be like this, and yet, here we are. There's a lot of things I picked up from my dad that I use, I say. I tell people he's both the smartest and dumbest man I know. Because he's brilliant, but he has done some dumb things. Because, damn, we've all done some dumb things. I've seen this man build a solar panel from a window just because he says, huh, I think I can do that. But then he forgets about some big thing. Mom's like, why didn't you do this? Forgot. He's the one that told me make lists, because I forget too. Yeah, Dex, you're only the strongest net battler in ACD Town because land moved. Ayano Koji. I had no idea how to say that when I was a kid. Iris is very shy. You know, I feel like Tab was named Tab just because of, like, a tab that's open on a computer. Oh my god, a robot! But yeah, just... Again, if people do something dumb and ask why it happened, well, it's because we told you not to. For a reason. Honestly, it makes sense. Like, a lot of things were named for computers and the internet. Like, Land's country is Japan, but they call it Electopia. Europe is Nettopia. Africa is now Netfrica. For some reason, India is Yumland. I'm assuming because of the food. At least Antarctica is still Antarctica. Like, everything is named, like, AC/DC would be alternate current, direct current. You know, LAN is a computer term. You know, hub, a computer hub. You know, things like that. Which I appreciate. I like seeing the theme. Oh, sweet! They got one of those things where you put your face in it! The really funny thing is, with the copy bots, I feel like it was unnecessary because, they already had robots. Like, I want to point out, Dr. Wily was a robotics engineer, and part of the reason why he hates a net society so much is because he says, they deleted me, there's no need for robots, we have the net now. Which never really made sense, because they still use, like, robotics and technology. So I kind of feel like he's pissed off about nothing, because his field of expertise is still important. And I kind of feel like the original Wily, I think, was evil just because he's like, you know what? Screw Dr. Light in particular. I'm gonna be a bad guy. But this one's like, they made me obsolete. No, they didn't. We literally see robot tanks in Mega Man 3. There's like self-driving cars. We still need robotics. So it makes me laugh. But I still think Wily is a great villain. He really does fill the role nicely. But I do also like seeing, like, at the end of Mega Man 5, we see a more human aspect of Wily, because he has to confront his son, and he makes a decision that It's like, damn, I gotta do this as a father. Because what you're doing isn't right. But then he comes back as the villain for, you know, Mega Man 6. So it's even funnier. Ooh, fishies! So he's just drinking water. Nice. Just random fish. Alright, so we got my stamp. So this expo does seem like really small, but to be fair, it is kind of built, it's built for the game world, so it's going to be smaller, because they can't really render like a huge thing. Like for example, the cities in Skyrim should be much larger to be actual cities, but they're not, because it's much easier to render it that way. That tree is crying? That's a little disturbing. Oh, I can jack in. Excuse me. Like I said, I am kind of phlegmy today. I'm not enjoying it. Ooh, M cannon. Ah, yeah, it's gonna block that. Can't do that. She is blocked by the rocks, okay. There we go. Nice. Heh. There we go, gotta position myself right. So Melu and Iris really hit it off real fast. And Yai's just like, crap. Mr. Weather! Alright. So that's all our stamps. So we gotta go off to the central pavilion once we're done with that. That'd be fun. I mean, land would still wreck both of them together. Extraordinary strawberry milk! Yai, her favorite flavor is strawberry. I kind of want some strawberry milk now. Oh no. It's Team Rocket! I mean, these guys! Intruders! That is really cool, though. The copy bots are an interesting thing. It is a little creepy to see all of them lined up. Ah, yes, it's Face Guy. What? I'm sorry, what now? This guy! The one with the weird shaped head that looks kind of like bread. Oh my god, you mean Megaman was right? Again? Oops. So he needs a Cybeast inside of Megaman, and... Iris! Oh, that's not good. Well. This turned bad. Well, I mean, this is what we expected was going to happen. And Lance an idiot for not thinking it would. Proto Man! I mean, he did get invited to the expo. After 6 games, you don't know who he is? His name is Chod. Ooh! I just love that. Ooh! That's a lot of them. Well. Where Okay, good. They went to the school. I thought for a moment I couldn't remember if they go to his house or not. And I was going to say, if you go hide in your house, where I'm sure they know where you live, you would be stupid. Although he is in his actual classroom. So he's still stupid. Mr. Mock just beat up robots. How? How did you punch the robot into unconsciousness? Please tell me the answer. like, boop, boop, boop. I'm like, good, we're in 60s Batman territory. Oh my god. But again, the fact that punching something works because the body will shut down if it takes enough damage. Like, if you hit someone hard enough, they will go unconscious because their brain is kind of shutting their body down to do maintenance and to protect it. That would not work for a robot. Nice. His hair. Honestly, yeah, he's gonna be fine. He can punch robots. I'm pretty sure that man's gonna be okay. He'd probably walk right up to the side. It's time, mama. I'm here to... Alrighty then. So, this is where we're going to wrap this video up. I'm going to take a break to finish my laundry, blow my nose, you know, maybe shave. And then I'm going to be back. I think we can finish this up in 1 or 2 episodes. So we may be done with Mega Man 6 soon. Pretty cool. So until next time, this has been your Winter in Neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you all to stay frosty. I'll be back in a few minutes, and I will see you in the next video.